I don't know. It says it's starting. There. There we
We
go.
did the
It
little
says we're
thing.
live. Yay! It's working.
We think.
Yeah. We sort of dropped the camera and
Had things falling over.
yeah, so that was
Yeah.
fine. That was fun.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
That's right. That's right. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Christina,
What?
welcome to HLC Saturday Solutions.
Whoa, what is that?
The purpose of HLC Saturday Solutions is to talk to business owners, management,
People.
self-employed, people who want to be self-employed,
Mm-hmm.
and talk about the tips and tricks that we have learned in our 20 years of doing business.
That's correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So our first thing we want to talk about is goal setting.
Oh, good Lord.
We just did it for 2 hours this morning.
We did it for 2 hours this morning. And when we said goal setting, not gold. Goal setting is about making yourself stretch,
Right.
but not being unrealistic.
That's right. It's a nuance.
If you've never made $2 million in 1 year, probably not a good goal to start with. But if you've consistently made it, then you're not reaching
then
at
go
all.
to 2.2.
Exactly.
That's
Get it up there.
Get it up there. Mm-hmm. That's right there. So, but what I have learned over the years that helps me the most is I set my annual goal, like a financial goal, an annual goal for, say, number of clients, the annual goal for net income. And then I work backwards. Well, in order to do that, what do I have to do per quarter? What do I have to do per month? What do I have to do by week?
Yep.
What do I have to do by day?
Yep.
Because that way you're kept on task. And I put it right in my planner.
Yep. Accountability is big. You communicate it with other people so that they know what you're doing. So then they can say, hey, did you meet that goal? Did you get there? What's going on?
That's right. That's right. And you should be sharing with your key staff what those goals are and have them giving you feedback. This is, hey, we didn't meet it this week or whatever, because maybe Susie was out with COVID. So she's your number one salesperson. How am I going to adjust that for the rest of the year? Because your yearly goal is still the same.
Correct.
So if you had a problem with that week, are you able to make it up the next week? Or is it going to take a few months that you've got to change your daily, weekly goals for a few months?
Yeah. So what I'm hearing here is consistency. That means you're consistently checking yourself against your goals.
Correct.
Checking your employees against your goals. Your timelines. If I had a time period and I said, hey, this has to be done by January 15th, it should have been done by January 15th. So what's the repercussions to that?
Don't come to me on January 14th at 5:01 and say, oh, yeah, that didn't happen. Whoa. That's a problem.
Exactly. The IRS doesn't care.
Yeah.
If they set a goal date, they're expecting you to meet it.
That's it. That's it. All right. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And it doesn't have to be crazy. Like I said, 3 big goals. What's your financial goal?
Yeah.
What's your employee goal? What's your business goal?
Yep.
Which leads us sort of to our next topic, which is, as owners, we have transitioning roles constantly. Because sometimes, we're the owner. Okay. But also sometimes we're the technician. Right. Or we're HR.
Or we're marketing.
That's right. So you have to wear a lot of hats.
Yep.
Which means, again, professional education, because we all have different skill sets.
Yep.
So just be aware that if you're an owner of a small business, it's not like a corporation where you have a department that handles this. A lot of times you're doing it all. So don't be afraid to ask for help.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to Google topics, people.
Yep.
Google
And you know
some
what?
topics.
LinkedIn is a resource.
Yes.
Like there are so many excellent articles out there.
Alignable has like webinars for free all the time.
Yep. Where you can talk to experts in their field and learn from them.
And if you have Paychex ADP, you can get the HR model or module upgrade so that they can help you with these things. Because HR you don't play with. You have to be consistent and you have to be within the law.
Yep, absolutely. So like there's a lot of things you can do as that business owner person to help kind of boost up the many hats you wear.
That's right.
And it'll help you easily transition because sometimes you have to recognize this isn't a role I can do.
Right. And that's okay. It's just not your skill set. Find someone who can.
That's exactly right.
That's all. All right. This is bothering me. All right. I'm setting it down. I'll set it up later. But it's bothering me. Because I feel like I can't see you. Because you can't see
behind
me.
your fortress.
Yes.
Yes.
And I want to share.
We're approachable, welcoming, hospitable, all those things. Sometimes.
Most days.
Yes. Like not all the time.
All right. And then we wanted to talk about helpful hints.
Oh, helpful hints. So we have talked before because there seems to be a little bit of confusion out there between what the difference of real-time accounting and then after the fact bookkeeping. So you might have I'm going to talk in our experience, but in all accounting firms and in all bookkeeping firms, you have people who do the drop off. Here's my box for the year. Do it. That's what we call after the fact. Everything's already happened. You're not getting real time ways to adjust now your revenue streams because it's already done and over with. So you have after the fact bookkeeping, and some people do that every month. Here's my envelope. Do what you do bookkeeping with.
That's right.
After the fact. I'm not on your team in that I'm helping you meet goals.
Right.
I'm not giving you advice on your, hey, I'm noticing this revenue stream is down comparatively because you haven't paid me to do that. I'm doing after the fact bookkeeping, taking your data, and that's it.
And providing reports.
And that's it. That's all I'm doing. And like in our firm, we call it bionic bookkeeping because it's just us dealing with data. It's not the people. It's not the relationship. It's the data. So that's like the after the fact bookkeeping, okay? And then you have the real-time bookkeeping. That means I'm meeting with you, I'm talking with you, we're going over that data.
I'm asking your books questions multiple times per week.
Right. I'm either on site with you or I'm doing Zoom meetings with you. Like that's real time. We're working together. We're a team. So there's that's different pricing. If you're a drop off, here's my bookkeeping after the fact, you're not going to get that white glove service. So like you have to make sure.
It, so that's fine.
And that's fine. You don't have to have it. Like if you have firms out there telling you you have to do this, you don't. You just have to have your data and your tax return. That's what you have to do. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
But like if you want to help yourself succeed, I encourage you to get into that relationship with a real-time accounting professional because that can help your business grow quicker. But like we do both.
That's right.
And we're happy doing both. We customize. So it's not like you're going to walk in here and we're like, here's your package. No, we're going to get all up in your business, ask you all these questions, find out what your needs are, what your comfort level is, and we're going to give you recommendations, but we don't want you to start at a package you can't afford.
That's right.
Or at a package that you're uncomfortable with.
Or you're not ready for.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so like, because if you're just starting out, we're just doing some basic stuff.
Exactly.
We're going to do some budgeting.
Getting you comfortable with accounting terms, all that other fun stuff. Like nobody should be telling you you have to start at a huge package because you shouldn't. So like that's just one of my pet peeves because sometimes we get clients who are misinformed and have paid way too much money.
Yeah.
Seriously.
There's no other way to say it.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. And like there's people who just view us on that 2-hour increment.
Oh yeah.
That's it. They just want to talk to us for 2 hours and that's it. They're out of our lives.
Right.
And we're out of their lives until they want to talk to us again. It's whatever your needs are. Like that's, I think where we're kind of different there. But
yeah.
Anyways, I just want to say, if you're going to be looking for different things in your bookkeeping, in your accounting, you should be getting 3 quotes from different firms. You have to kind of know what you want or maybe what you don't want.
And we also do what's called a menu of opportunity. Because because let's get real, people. If we're in your books, we sort of see what you can afford. So maybe we say, okay, we think for the first 6 months, this is what we're going to do. Then see how that has helped you grow your business. And then let's move to step 2. And if you don't have someone who's willing to do that, why not?
Exactly. Yeah, we're all in business for the long haul. So let's work together and get that.
We grow as our client grows. It's wonderful.
Absolutely.
That's right.
But that was just it because that happened again. And I'm like, it just
drives you crazy.
Me. It upsets me. All right. So anyways, that's it. So we want to collaborate in real time. That's a relationship in your accounting practices, or it's after the fact. It's just a data dump. That's basically what it is.
And Bionic Bookkeeping starts at $500 per month and can go all the way up depending, because a service-based business, you don't have as much to do as an inventory-based business.
Correct.
So that's why it's important we do a free 1-hour house call where we are looking and evaluating.
And talking, right.
And then we give
and then after 3 months, we do another evaluation.
Right.
We'll be like, yes, okay, here's what you said, but here's also what I found and what I'm thinking you need to do. But again, just because people recommend it doesn't mean you have to do it. But then you can't hold them accountable for not doing what they told you to do. See, do you hear what I'm saying here? Yeah. So that's the way it is. All right. So then we have now our tips. I'm in love with this one.
Okay.
I have to tell you, because I have arthritis, right? Rheumatoid arthritis. So I have trouble when I get new keys adding them to a key ring.
That's right.
I have a lot of trouble with this. So when I found this hack, I got so excited. Here we go.
Say hello.
Can you see it? Oh, yes. Nephew Kenny's here. Look. You take a staple remover and you put it in between the tines where you need to add your key.
No, don't put this up.
And it opens it right up and you can slide the key in. Is that crazy? Do you know how I struggle putting keys on stuff?
Usually it's like Krista.
Yes. That was so exciting to me. And I'm like, is that something everybody knows?
I don't know.
Who would have thought? Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know it. I'm like, that's genius. That's genius.
TikTok know that.
Yeah, and it's office supplies, which we love office supplies. So there you go.
Oh, we should tell them we're doing a store.
That's right. We are opening an Etsy store for the office on the goes, because people have asked us if they could buy them. So the answer is yes.
And an Amazon store.
So we are opening some stores for people that if they want to buy one, they can, no worries. And we can ship it out all over the
And
US.
we're going to put on there like various office supplies, because there's all different kinds of office supplies with different qualities. So
it's tried and true. After 20 years, we know kind of what to stay away from. So we're just going to be like suggesting, if you're going to buy something, kind of go here.
This is where I'd go.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't make the same mistakes we did.
Right. So we'll tell you when that's launching, probably next month.
Yeah. Yep. And then another tip was about broken glass on the floor.
Oh,
because I had an incident. I broke glass on the floor. Don't laugh at me.
You had an incident.
Had an incident. So I wish I knew this then. You know how you have your dustpan and you're scooping stuff in with your broom?
Yeah.
And then you empty it and you have to do it again. And there's always that line underneath. And with glass, that's dangerous because it's little shards and stuff. They said for broken glass, you put painter's tape over your dustpan.
Okay.
So it can't scooch under.
Oh.
Everything goes into the dustpan.
Well, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I should have read
Yeah,
that 3
because I
weeks
always
ago.
get a wet paper towel and try
Yeah.
to get it. Yeah.
And I don't always am successful with that
Yeah.
either. And then the other one I found, the lucky penny. We all get lucky pennies. We all find lucky pennies. And then sometimes you at places where the furniture's wibbly wobbly, you glue the penny.
To
Make
it.
that your shim. Because most table legs, a penny will work.
Oh, that's true.
That was a great
Yeah.
idea too.
Just make sure it's not a penny that's worth money.
Oh yeah. Probably check that out first.
Yeah. Because remember, some pennies, if they're double stamped or stamped incorrectly, they can be worth quite a bit of money.
Yes. So you should check out
So
your
you should
pennies.
Google that before you tape it under there.
Well, that's another good thought.
That's
Another
right.
good thought. But I thought those were 3 really good ones.
They are good. They are good.
I was
Well
excited.
done.
Thank you.
All right. Well, did we go over? I don't think we recapped, did we?
No, I don't think you did.
No, because you just
I dove right in.
she did.
I did.
Actually, I did. I think I went straight to goal setting.
Oh, yes, you did. Straight
It's
to
my
goal
fault.
setting.
All right. So, last week we recapped setting alarms for focus, which is always a good thing, or a stopwatch, or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Difference between discernment and judgment. Hints if you're going to a vendor table, because we got one coming up this month. And the QuickBook Quick Tips was the integration of third-party software.
Okay.
All right. So again, HLC Bookkeeping and Office Services, our phone number.
Yep.
724-561-7460.
HLCbookkeeping.com.
And office at your HLC.
Yep.
.com.
.com.
And tomorrow or next week we'll be off-site.
Yes.
Hopefully, we probably won't have time to type it up. We'll have to type it up on Friday.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
we'll
we're
see.
at an event. So we're hopefully going to step out at 2, but it might be a little later.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But just want to give you a heads up.
We'll see how it all goes.
We'll see how it flows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Might be we'll have to do it on our phone.
Ooh, we'd have done that before.
Yeah,
in the
we
car.
did it from the car before, so we can do it. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
And if not, you'll know that we didn't figure it out.
That's right. That's right. All right. That's all I have for now.
Me
We're
too.
in good time.
All right, everybody, have a great Saturday. Enjoy the sunshine because it's beautiful out there today.
It is.
Blue
Not to mention
skies.
It was snowing like 3 hours ago.
It was snowing this morning. I know. It's crazy. Western Pennsylvania, 4 seasons in one day. It can happen. All right. So, everybody, have a great week.
All right.
I had-
Bye-bye.
All right. Down here, hit that little button. There it goes. And yes.